Well, mayoral candidate Mark Saunders is discussing his plan to fight congestion in the city. We'll take you there live right now.
Good morning. It's always a proud moment to see Toronto ranked first in areas like finance, tech innovation, and business growth. But recently, our city has been taking home a different sort of prize. According to some, Toronto is the worst city in the world to navigate, the third worst major city in North America for transit, and the absolute worst city in Canada for traffic. The average commuter lost 118 hours waiting in traffic last year. That's 23 working days of the year. Just think of what you could do with that time and the people you could spend it with. We can't normalize this. And we have downtown politicians ramming these bike lanes onto streets that don't make sense to the community and who refuse to listen to community leaders about what's best for their neighborhoods. And I said before, I am not anti-bike lane. I'm against how it is being done right now. I'm against the idea that pilots automatically turn into permanent projects without any consultation from the community. I'm against the idea of spending millions of dollars on bike lanes when we have people sleeping in parks and being stepped over on streets. We shouldn't be clogging up our busiest streets and sidewalks. We need to make sure they work for everyone. Drivers, pedestrians, seniors, people that live with disabilities. Everyone has the right to use our streets. As a city, we have to listen to the voices of everybody, not just the loudest voices. Today, I'm pleased to announce my plan to get our priorities straight and to help cut the congestion. As mayor, I will remove bike lanes from one of the busiest streets in Toronto, University Avenue. Reverse the decision to make Yonge Street bike lanes permanent, pending review of the data and better consultation process. Deprioritize the Bloor Street West bike lane expansion. Immediately suspend all bike lane expansions until we have a system of accountability and community consultation for both residents and businesses. Establish an accessibility and disability rights group to ensure people with disabilities can get around their city. And last, explore the impact of bike lanes on snow clearing around residential and business areas. We need to stop putting bike lanes on major arteries that are already paralyzed by congestion. Let's build a safer, more affordable, and livable city. Let's protect Toronto's future together. Thank you, and I'll answer questions.
Of not only bicycles, but increasing the bike lanes. How do you go about implementing some of these priorities as one vote in City Council? How do you do that?
Well, first and foremost, we have to understand where we are. I'm not against bike lanes, and in fact, I encourage bike lanes, but we have to do it right. There are so many secondary streets where we can put those bike lanes and allow that accessibility where it's not hurting businesses. You know, Steve, I have been going around the city, east, west, north, and south, talking to small businesses, and they are concerned. When you're doing things like reducing parking from 140 to 80, right now, when affordability is such a big issue and businesses are struggling, they're asking for as much help as possible just to stay afloat. We have to listen to the voices. And different segments of our city don't have the same needs. So when I was doing the Bloor Street West extension discussion, they were very, very clear that they do not want those bike lanes. When I was north of Yonge Street, north of Shepherd, they were very, very clear that bike lanes are going to affect their businesses. And right now, times are hard. They want help from City Council. They don't want to be hindered. And they want to make sure that they're having, business as usual. And in order to do that, they have to work collectively. And we have to listen to everyone's voices.